So previously we've done the substitution method for solving a pair of linear equation, two variables. Now in this video, we're going to learn the elimination method for solving a pair of linear equation, two variables. So let me take an example. Solve the following pair of equations: 2x plus 3y is equal to 18 and 3x plus 5y is equal to 29. So first label your equations as 1 and 2. Call this equation number 1. Call this equation number 2. Now the name of the method is elimination. So what exactly are we eliminating? We are basically eliminating a variable. So the next step is choose a variable you want to eliminate. So we have two variables over here, x and y. Choose any variable, whichever you want to eliminate. So let's say I want to eliminate the variable x. Now the question is, how do I eliminate the variable x? To do that, what we do is we equate the coefficients in both the variables. That means I want the same coefficient of x in both the equations. I repeat, see, the objective in this method is to eliminate a variable. Why? Because we can solve a linear equation in one variable. See, right now I have two variables. If I can get a linear equation in one variable, I can solve for it. So now the question is, how do I eliminate a variable? To eliminate a variable, what we do over here is we make the coefficients same in both the equations. That means in case I want to eliminate the variable x, right? That means I want to make the coefficient of x same in both the equations. So how do I do that? Simple. Multiply the first equation by the coefficient of x in the second equation and multiply the second equation by the coefficient of x in the first equation. I repeat, see, underline the variable you want to eliminate, x. So multiply equation number 1 by the coefficient of x in equation number 2. So multiply equation 1 by 3. Next, multiply equation 2 by the coefficient of x in the first equation. See what happens. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply equation 1 by coefficient of x in equation 2. So write down over here, multiplying equation number 1 by, see, we're eliminating x, so multiply the first equation by coefficient of x in the second equation, that is 3. So multiplying equation number 1 by 3. So how do we multiply an equation by 3? Simple. 3 multiplied by, write down the LHS in bracket. So 2x plus 3y is equal to, multiply the RHS also by this. So 3 multiplied by the RHS. I repeat, we are multiplying this entire equation by 3. So 3 multiplied the LHS is equal to 3 multiplied by the RHS. So let's solve this. 3 multiplied by 2x is 6x. 3 multiplied by plus 3y is plus 9y is equal to 3 multiplied by 18, that is 54. I hope this much is clear. Call this equation number 3. Now because we've multiplied equation 1 by 3, similarly multiply equation 2 by coefficient of x in the first equation, that is 2. So write down over here, multiplying equation number 2 by what? So multiply the second equation by coefficient of x in the first equation, that is 2 by 2. So what do we do? 2 multiplied by the LHS. What is the LHS? 3x plus 5y is equal to 2 multiplied by the RHS. So 2 into 29. So let's solve this. What do we get? 2 into 3x is 6x. 2 into plus 5y plus 10y is 2 into 29, that is 58. Call this equation number 4. Now I want you to write down equation 3 and equation 4 over here. So what is equation number 3? It is 6x plus 9y is equal to 54. This is equation number 3. Similarly, what is equation number 4? 6x plus 10y is equal to 58. Right? So now if you observe, which is the variable I wanted to eliminate? X. So if you notice, the coefficient of x is the same. I repeat, because we did this, now the coefficient of x is same. So now what do we do? See, if both the coefficients have the same sign, say here plus 6, here plus 6, then subtract the two equations. I repeat, since both the coefficients have the same sign, subtract the two equations. So we'll simply do equation 3 minus equation 4. So equation number 3 minus equation number 4. So how do we subtract two equations? LHS of 3 minus LHS of 4 is RHS of 3 minus RHS of 4. So LHS of equation 3, put it in bracket, LHS of equation number 3 minus LHS of equation number 4, that is 6x plus 10y is equal to RHS of equation number 3 minus RHS of equation number 4. I repeat, whenever you have to subtract two equations, LHS of the first equation minus LHS of the second equation is equal to RHS of the first equation minus RHS of the second. So let's simplify this. 6x plus 9y minus into plus 6x minus 6x minus into plus 10y minus 10y. 54 minus 58 minus 4. So as you can see, 6x minus 6x. So as you can see, x has been eliminated. So what do we have? We have 9y minus 10y is equal to minus 4. 9y minus 10y means minus y. Minus y is equal to minus 4. So y is equal to 4. Hence we've got the value of y. Now how do we get the value of x? To get the value of x, simply substitute this value of y either in these two equations or these two equations, whichever one you want. I repeat, once we have the value of one variable, substitute this in any of these equations. So the simplest equation I can see is the first equation, right? So I have the first equation over here. First equation is 2x plus 3y is equal to 18. So simply substitute the value of y over here. So you can write over here, substituting, this is equation number 1. So substituting y is equal to 4. So we have 2x plus 3 into y. What is the value of y? 4. So 3 into y is equal to 18. So see, linear equation in one variable, solve. 2x plus 12 is equal to 18. So from here we get 2x is 18 minus 12, 6. So x is equal to 3. So the answer is x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 4. So write it over here. Answer is x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 4. So this is how you solve a pair of linear equations by the elimination method. See, as the name suggests, what are we trying to eliminate? We're trying to eliminate a variable. Why? See, if we have a linear equation in one variable, we can solve for that one variable. So in substitution method, how did we eliminate a variable? By substituting. Recall, we got x in terms of y and then we substitute the value of x. So we got a linear equation, one variable. In this case, how are we eliminating? By equating the coefficients. So this method is also called equating the coefficients. So the first step is take your two equations, label them 1 and 2. Now choose the variable you want to eliminate, either x or y. So let's say I want to eliminate the variable x. How do we eliminate it? Multiply the first equation by the coefficient of x in the second equation. So multiply equation 1 by 3 and multiply the second equation by coefficient of x in the first equation. So you'll get two more equations, write them down over here. So as you can see, the coefficient of x is same. Because both the coefficients have the same sign, plus 6, simply subtract the two equations. So when you subtract the two equations, the variable gets eliminated. Simple linear equation, one variable, solve. Once you get the value of any one variable, substitute this value in any of the four equations, right? I chose equation 1, you'll get the value of the other variable, right? So this is how you solve a pair of linear equations by method of elimination. So in this example, I eliminated x. Now I'll solve the same example by eliminating y to tell you that it is exactly the same. So let me rub this off and then same question, but this time we'll eliminate y.